and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
They say 77-year-old Sally T. Brosell of Berea was driving north on Interstate 75 near mile marker 71 when she lost control of her vehicle and crashed into a semi-truck which was driven by a Missouri man. Brosell was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the semi was not hurt. Last night, officials with the Kentucky Department of Forestry responded to a forest fire in the Brookside community of Harlan County. WYMT's Austin Hicks has the latest as our dry and warm stretch of weather continues.
At approximately 6:50 Wednesday night, officials with the West Clover Fork Fire Department received a call of a possible forest fire in the Brookside community of Harlan County. Upon arrival, firefighters called the Department of Forestry for extra assistance. Crews were on site until 12:30 that night, getting the flames contained and returning this morning to continue to put out all the fuel on the ground that could lead to further fires. While fire season began on October 1st, according to Department of Forestry officials, this is the first major fire they have seen in Harlan County this season.
For the southeast region, especially here in Harlan County, we've had a slow start to the fire season. We've had a couple false alarms. A couple of the fire departments were able to knock down some brush fires, but this is our first big run of the fall fire season for Harlan County. We've not had a lot of leaf fall. You can hear a snag falling there. I don't know if you heard that. That was a snag falling inside of our fire line. We've not had the heavy leaf fall yet that you usually get with the fall. I'd say as the leaves come off and with the continued lack of rain, there's a good possibility that we could have an increase in fire activity.
At this time, the fire is contained and the public is in no danger. In Harlan County, Austin Hicks, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, hopefully we will get a little bit of rain tonight to help with that situation. Tonight at 6, you'll hear from officials with the Department of Forestry about what may have caused that fire and what you can do to protect your family and property this fall forest fire season.
We do have that chance of rain. We've been really dry, so this will come as something to relieve us. And you can take a look at that satellite and radar right now. It's coming from the northwest, and it will be approaching us in the next couple of hours. And as we look outside, this is Buffalo Mountains. You're really just seeing clouds being the main story as of right now. Again, we will have that rain coming in, but those current temperatures are in the upper 70s right now. We do have some wind as well that's accompanying it, so definitely a warmer day. We will have that chance later on tonight for that rain, and with that we'll have those lows, and those will be in the 50s for the most part. Some places a little bit warmer, 60 for Harlan, 59 for Williamsburg and London. So as we continue through the night, we'll see that cooling take place and even go into the next day. Not expecting our highs to be as warm tomorrow as they were today, and about 67 degrees as you're heading into your 4 a.m. hour. Steve?
All right, hopefully that rain holds off just long enough for the trick-or-treaters out there tonight. And as they hit the streets, homes and businesses around the region are leaning into the spooky spirit of Halloween. For one Letcher County family, this time of year comes with a time-honored tradition. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has a peek at their pumpkin project.
Whether you call them stack-o'-lanterns or a Halloween totem pole, one Letcher County family's seasonal tradition goes far beyond trick-or-treat. The Sumter family has been carving pumpkins and placing them on a special pole outside of their home every October since the late 1980s. Ronnie Sumter grows the pumpkins in his garden. Then the family gathers for a night of carving and bonding before assembling the pumpkin post. And while it started as a way to bring a little Halloween happiness to the Sumter children, it became a way to do the same thing for the surrounding community.
And even though I think people might not notice it, you have people tell you, meet you out somewhere. I liked your pole this year, you know, because it's been there a long time.
The family says it just would not be the Halloween season without this pole lighting up for the community, and they hope to continue doing this for decades to come. In Letcher County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The pole is in the front yard of the Sumter home located next to the Oven Fork Mercantile store. Hear more about the tradition coming up at 6. It is almost time to start putting on those costumes for an evening of trick-or-treating. If you're still finalizing those plans and need to know what time to hit the streets, we're here to help. You can visit our website at WYMT.com for a list of what time you can find those sweet treats in your county. Coming up on First at 4, a dramatic